I think I'm live. I think I'm good. Yeah. Everything seems to be pretty sweet. Yeah. Everything's pretty sweet. Yeah. Am I coming through fine? Is everything, like, am I coming through an audio microphone? Like, am I coming through? It seems to be good. Okay. Probably one of the most chill stream I'm ever gonna do. Don't expect anybody to be awake at this point. Alright. There's a few people here. Hello. So, yeah, as you can see, this is out of the ordinary. This is not a stream I would normally do. As you can see, it's a very lazy stream. I've got nothing here. I've got no design here. Got nothing. Got no description. No tags. Just the simple title and the simple thumbnail, and then that's it. But welcome, if you are here. As you can see from the title there, this is a stream talking about, like, updates. So, you know, a lot of you know already, but I'm gonna fill you in on a few things. So I'm moving on to the next love in my life. It's scary. It's really scary. Yeah. As a lot of you guys know, obviously, me and Cal broke up about a month ago, around there. And, yeah. But as you all know, we're still very good friends. Still speaking pretty much every day, actually. We've been talking every day, just exchanging some memes and some gifs and just having a good discussion, talking about how our days went, how we're all doing, you know, all that sort of stuff. Basic friendship stuff. So it's all good. Yeah. There is someone else, obviously, that might be, I can't say too much because it's not confidential. I don't want to say too much before it's actually official, but I guess you guys will know soon enough. A lot of friends know, for sure. A lot of friends know what it is. They all know. They all know who. But yeah. Doesn't seem to be much delay here either. Huh. Holy fuck. Just looking back on the stream here, holy fuck. That's really good. Okay. That delay is just, wow. I didn't expect it to be that what would you say? I didn't expect it to be that fast, I guess, the connection. I expected it to be far behind as far as the stream itself, but wow. That's good. So, what else am I doing besides that? Well, I mean, not much I really am doing. My mind's still all over the place, and still stressed out from it all, but I'm coping. Yeah, it's all good for now. Everything's, like, pretty sweet. Yeah, still just waiting for people to come in so I can. But yeah, I don't expect anybody to be awake this late. Or this early, I guess. Yeah, this is not the usual. This is kind of out of the norm. This is not something we'd usually do, but there you go. Yeah. Also, you may also have noticed that it looks a lot more clean behind me. I've removed a lot of the stuff that was on the floor and on the sofa and everywhere. The office had a bit of a cleanup as of late, so now it's a lot nicer to be here again because I've just infested this place for weeks. In fact, I think nearly about a month now, so that's a thing, for sure. Definitely a thing, yeah. But, I'm coping. It was nice to get a bit of a cleanup on the, in the office, because it feels a lot more nice and fresh and everything. So that's all pretty good. Sorry for just talking to myself. I'm just waiting for people to come in. If people are even going to show up, I have no idea at this current point in time. It's kind of hard to say because... Oh yeah, this channel's kind of dead. And it's very late. Or early, I suppose you could say. So not many people are really tuning in. But it's all cool. It's all pretty cool. It's all pretty sweet. What else is really happening? What else can I really talk about that's actually happening right now? Not much is really going on, I'd say. Not really much that's happening right now. I guess I could answer some common questions that I oftentimes get for everything. So, when will I be back is obviously one that I have gotten a lot. It is the question of when I will actually be back in action and everything, and it's hard to say. I'm still working on the covers of, working on The Castle That Never Dies, and You're Just Making Us Stronger, and, well, to say the least, they're not finished, and they're not going to be finished for a bit of time. I can't exactly say when they'll actually, like, be released or anything, but, pull this down. Yeah. But they'll be released. I mean, the thing is, I'm still working on Castle That Never Dies, but the thing is, since I haven't rebuilt the castle yet, it could take a while before that cover is released, but we'll see about it. Oh, hey Aaron. Hi. Good to see you here. But yeah, that's one thing, and then the You're Just Making Us Stronger, which again I've related to a lot as well. You know, those people who bring you down, they're just making you stronger from it anyway. So they're gonna try to bring you down, but all they're really doing is just making you stronger, and that's something everybody can relate to, I think. But yeah, I don't know which one will be released first though, and we're also still working on our Cuphead cover, which has been done for a long time, but I'm trying to get a video done for it and everything, so that's all pretty sweet. Release date is still off the charts for now. I have no idea when that will be released. January is probably not a good time. I don't think January is a good time. I'm thinking probably late February, early March, around there. So by that time, I mean, everybody will probably have forgotten that I previewed it a while back as well. But it's okay, because I'm just going to release it and see how it goes. I don't know how it'll all go down, but either way, I'm pretty sure it's all going to be good. And as for what else is there, there's that other Bendy cover I've been talking a little bit about. I haven't even started on it yet, really. I have an overall idea of how it's going to go down, but I have no idea when that will be released, or if I'm even going to start working on it. I mean, I'm going to start working on it, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to finish it. That's still out of the question for now, because I don't really plan stuff that much. I just kind of do stuff. I just kind of record, I just kind of edit, I just do all this, and then put it out there if I think it's good. The thing is, I have to be happy with my projects before I can just put them out there for the world to see. If I'm not happy, then there's no reason to put it out there, because then I always feel down, and I feel like I have to try and do better. I wish I could have done it better, all that stuff. It's a cycle. But that's why with some you'll see that, like, sometimes I say I'll go back to an older project and I'll say that, like, oh, this was bad, I wish I could have just taken a bit more time to do better, or at least just just made it better. There's always things where I feel like, damn, I could have done that better in a lot of my older stuff. And that's why I just don't release stuff anymore if I'm not happy with it. I just won't release it. I will only release stuff if I'm happy with it. Which is why the projects that I was happy with from the beginning, those always end up being some of my favorites I've done. Because then they go out there and then they're all good. And I enjoy them, even years later. Like, I have some projects from... I mean, I like the newer stuff that I have now. I obviously think I improve over time, but a lot of the stuff that I had back in the day just wasn't that good. But, like, there's some classics of mine, like, of work. Both covers, videos, all that stuff that I still think hold up today. Of course, they could always be better, but, you know, you can't make anything perfect. You know, nothing's ever going to be perfect. A cover of mine is never going to be as good as the original song, but I've accepted that. I just try to make them the best they can be, really. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not even the cleanest state right now. I'm tired and, yeah, not even properly dressed. Hair is all messy and... yeah, this isn't the most exciting stream I've ever done, that's for sure. But that's as far as what we're doing for that. Did you just wake up? Yeah, I just woke up about, I think, an hour ago or something like that. I haven't been awake for too long. I don't know what time it is for you, but yeah. It's it's during the middle point of the day, right here. I kind of wake up late a lot, but yeah. Besides that, a lot of people have also been asking me, like, if I have depression or any of that. If I do I have depression? And the only thing I can say honestly is, like, I've never gone to a psychiatrist. I've never gone to a therapist, so I've never gotten that checked out and confirmed. Do I have depression? I've never done any of that. Because I've always believed that therapy comes from home. That family, friends, all that, they can give you good advice. And they're priceless, so it's all good. It's 8:24 a.m. Damn. That's early. That's very early indeed. I wouldn't expect anybody to be awake at that point. Unless of course, I guess if it's, if you have to go to school, then fair enough, or online school, or whatever it is. But yeah, either way, I hate getting up early. I just can't get up in the morning. I do have online school. Yeah, fair enough. The online school. But yeah, this is probably the most tired I've ever been on a stream. It's probably weird because usually I'm all energetic on stream and I've spruced myself up and I have background music. I have like an entire setup here. Like, not setup as in my gaming or working editing setup, any of that, but like as in have like designs here and everything. You probably get the idea. Actually, if I don't think I've really showed off this setup, at least not much, like up close. Maybe took some pictures of it before, but I've never like showed it off properly. So I guess when would be a better time than now to kind of try and do that, you know? If I can do that. So if you see, so right here, you got my mouse and keyboard. If I can like point down on that, I don't think I can. Yeah, you can kind of see the keyboard there. Got the microphone all on here and everything, and over here on this side, I got my my TV over here, as you can see, and I got stuff. I got a lot of stuff here, and over here, I guess I probably can't see it, but there's like a Wii U behind here, and there's like a Switch up there. Can't really see it right now, but you get the general idea of it. You get the idea. But yeah. now I'm just trying to get this set up again. Jesus Christ. Now it's... I think it's fine. Yep, I think that should be good. Nice. It is very nice. It is indeed very nice, but yeah. Of course, I haven't really worked that much in a while. In terms of other things, I do have some collabs that I need to do, not on my own channel at the moment, but on other people's channels. I do have a few that I need to that I'm gonna be in and everything, so that's gonna be nice. Can't say much just yet, I don't think, but it's all gonna be pretty sweet. I would say that a lot. It's gonna be pretty sweet. There you go. I also did record a Monster Energy taste test and like a tier list of all the monsters we could find, of the different tastes, of the different flavors, the different colors. You get the idea. We did record that video, the Monster Energy taste test / tier list. I lost the files for it though. I need to find them again. Then that'll hopefully also go out there. That's as far as what I'm really doing. Let's plays, they're kind of on the side. I'm not really doing Let's Plays right now. But we'll be coming back with some soon. Few people have been saying like, play Doki Doki, it'll keep your depression at bay. And I'm like, isn't that the kind of game that gives you depression? That's not the best game to continue right now. I don't think. But I mean, eventually I might continue it. I don't know just yet. I don't really plan stuff, but there you go. But yeah, it's all chill. I'm doing fine. There's just a few things here and there. You know, I'm still trying to cope from, well, of course, the breakup and everything. But we seem to be speaking better now, actually, as friends, than we did before. So, of course, I guess that's better, you know? I'd say that's better. Of course, it's never easy to go through. But, and I know anybody who's experiencing a breakup right now, I can only imagine how they feel. But the thing is, it wasn't a savage breakup. It wasn't anything savage. It was a civil breakup. It was sort of a decision we made together. And it was, you know, in the end, it felt more like a friendship. So we decided to say, you know what? Maybe it's best that we just stay as friends instead. And so we did. There's not much else to it than that. There wasn't any grudges held. There was nothing there. It was a very peaceful and civil breakup. It wasn't anything savage, because like, I don't speak to any of my previous exes. In fact, Cal is the only ex that I still speak to and still friends with. The others I've kind of lost contact with. Never held a massive grudge against any of them. I mean, maybe at the beginning of the breakup, but of course, kid-teen relationships, it's normal. But, you know, after a while, we just kind of stopped talking. This is the first ex that I've still managed to keep a good friendship with, because she's still part of the channel and everything. So there's no grudges there. Don't worry. There's nothing. And I promise you, I can promise you that. You know, I wouldn't be saying this to any of you if it wasn't true, because I want to tell the truth about it all. I don't just want to sugarcoat it and say that, oh, everything's fine, we're all friends and we're all good. No. If we were seriously in a kerfuffle, we were actually arguing all the time, and we actually were if it actually was like a savage breakup, then I would tell you guys, but it wasn't. So that's all sweet. I mean, there are actually I saw a few people, both in the comment section and also just in private messages, that thought I was cheating. When the fuck did I ever say that I cheated? Like, I'm sorry to say, when did I actually say that I cheated? Like, here's the thing, like, I've saw a few people saying that, right? Yeah, exactly. I never said that. I guess it could be misunderstood as, like, in the video where I talked about it all, I did say I was unfaithful at one point in our lives, and I did some stupid shit while I was drunk that could be interpreted as, or like misunderstood as me saying I cheated because I'm saying I'm unfaithful in my life. I did something stupid. Now, yes, of course, but I never directly said that it was cheating, you know, saying that I was unfaithful and I did some stupid shit online. That could be anything. But a lot of people just assume that it was cheating. I can see where people misunderstood you. Yeah, of course, but one thing you have to consider is that, like, it could be many things. Like, those people, not talking to you directly, but the people that thought I was cheating, they have to also consider that because I didn't say it directly, they can't know for sure. Like, they were not involved. I was the only one involved. Well, me and Cal, we were the only ones involved. We're the ones who know best. I did not cheat. I'm just gonna go on record and say right now, honestly, the truth, I am against cheating. I think it is a stupid thing to do. I think I don't understand people who do cheat and why they do it. Because if you're not happy in a relationship, you should just end it. And that's what we did. We weren't happy in the relationship, and we felt like we were better as friends. So we decided to end it so that we can move on to the next love in our lives. I can't say anything for sure right now. It's not confidential, but some people may know. But it's nothing's confirmed right now, and some may be confused. But like, I'll say more if more things happen. Either way, we're still just trying to move on from this. What I actually did. Now I should say it. I forgot to say it. I did not cheat. What I said that I did was I said some incredibly rude and unacceptable things online. I won't go into detail on anything because those are private matters. But I said some rude things, and that's what I meant by the fact that I was unfaithful at one point in our lives, and I did some stupid shit, some very stupid shit online. And that was saying some incredibly rude and disrespectful, unacceptable things. But I've learned from it, I've rectified it, and, she's forgiven me. And as said previously, we're still friends. And even if I did cheat, which I didn't, let me preface. Even if I did, why would it matter now? Why would it matter that I cheated now, at this current point in time? Because, like, the reason why I'm asking is because she's forgiven me. We're friends still. Speaking better as friends. I've learned from the mistake. I've rectified it. There's no grudges between anyone. So, even if I did, yes, that's a stupid thing to do. And I absolutely agree. But if we've moved on from it, then so be it. I know a few people, both people bigger in the industry that I only watch and stuff like that and such. I only watch them. I don't know them personally, but people online. And then also friends of mine or people that are just like people I just know, happen to know, that I wouldn't consider as friends because we don't really speak on the regular, but people who are still in my life that I've cheated, where I think, okay, that's a very, very stupid thing to do. And it's you should definitely just don't do it. Like, there's nothing else to it. Just don't. But like, I know a few people who have cheated. Like, I know one of my friends, he's one of the nicest people on the planet. I do love him. He did cheat a few years ago, but he is sorry for it. He settled everything with the two girls involved. Everything was settled, and he admits it was stupid, and yeah, it was. He can admit his mistake there. He can acknowledge his mistake, which is a good thing, That's awesome. And now, it's pretty much forgotten about. So, I still think it was a stupid thing to do, but you know what? He's learned from it, he's rectified it, so it's all that. Anyway, this wasn't meant to be a stream about cheating. This is just me telling you guys what's going on. I just had to clarify because I've seen a few questions like that. And assumptions. I've seen it all. So, yeah. That's the thing. Oh, what is this? Yeah, sorry, I've got a watch that displays my messages and such. Yeah. That's basically what's going on in my life right now. So, yeah. Someone just asked if I'm balding. Am I balding? Fuck no. I'm not balding yet anyway. I'm not balding yet. My hair is just thin and messy. Some people are also asking, is your hair not dyed anymore? I've seen a few questions like that. Like, it is. It is still dyed, as you can see. It's just messy. And I need to go to a spa and get it all spruced up again soon. That's all gonna be good. But either way, it's nice being a clean office though. That's very nice indeed. Didn't take a shower yet. No. I've not taken a shower and I really should. I really should, but it's the early morning. Not really, but it's not been a long ago since I woke up. There's also been people motivating me a lot. And I'm thankful that there's people who are motivating me, trying to get me out of this whole rut, which is, of course, that's hard, but I have so much respect for all the friends I have and all the viewers I have who are coming. It's great. One thing that I've really kept, that I'm gonna keep to my grave, honestly, is like, if I'm feeling this now, feeling depressed now, I'm already one step ahead. Like, may not make much sense, but like I'm already one step ahead, you know, and just some time and me will get there. That makes a hell of a lot of sense, and I'm super, super thankful that I've got the friends I've got the family I got and everything, you know. I'm not ungrateful. I don't think to myself that there's nothing worth it in life. There's nothing good in life. Not at all. Absolutely not. I'm just in a rut currently. But I'm hopefully gonna get out of it at some point. I mean, I know I will, but we all just need time. I also just want to preface, I'm not back yet. I'm not completely back yet. This is just a one-off stream to tell everyone what's going on, answer any questions that anybody has, and all that stuff. So, it's all good. But yeah, that's all that's really planned right now. I do want to say, however, thank you for the support on the previous videos that came out. All the ones last month and such, all the new stuff that's been releasing. It's nice to know that there's people supporting. There's a lot of things like Shitmas Claws. That was a fun thing to do, a fun little gag to do. Because my Let's Plays got a bit of a spike where I started being more creative in them and doing creative things. I want to keep doing that once I return to Let's Plays. I want to do more creative things. I want to have more characters play games as well. That'd be really fun. To have characters, you know, that'll be fun. You know, things like Shipmas Claws, but like many different characters playing games. I think that will be really fun to do. And just a lot more editing, you know. That's just what I enjoy doing. I just love editing a lot, and I want to spend my time doing that. So you see all the liquefy effects, you see all the stuff that normally goes into the Let's Plays. I'm just gonna continue doing that, you know? And as for any plush skits right now currently, I don't have any planned. I mean, I do have a few in mind, but we haven't started on anything yet, so maybe we'll see about it. I just don't put release dates on my songs, on my videos, on anything anymore. I don't put any deadlines on them anymore because I know I won't meet up to it. Either I'll be too early or I'll be too late. It's just not good. And people are gonna hold, of course, when I put a concrete release date out there, people are going to assume that that is the release date, or not, and not even assume. They're obviously gonna think that because I said it was the release date, of course that's the release date. So if I then don't meet up with it and I release it at a later time, they're like, you said the release date was today. I'm like, I'm sorry it's being delayed. You said it was today. I'm like, yep, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible liar. So just to avoid that, to avoid looking like a liar and look like an asshole who doesn't want to give you the stuff that I want to give and at the appropriate times and such, I just decided to stop giving release dates. So yeah, at least not, like, if I give a release date, I know 100% it'll be ready by that date. Unless I postpone it like a month earlier or a few weeks earlier. You can't just do it like 2 days before the release date. You can't just be like, oh, sorry, it's gonna have to be delayed another month. It's like, I could have said it earlier. So yeah. Also about Twitch, I've seen a few Twitch questions, like, because I haven't been streaming on Twitch as of late. But I will hopefully do that again soon. I do want to do more streams on Twitch again. I do want to start that up again and continue some of the games that I have that I need to get finished and everything. I enjoy Twitch. I also just feel like Twitch is a lot nicer in terms of community. Like on YouTube, there's great people, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of toxic on here. There's just a lot of angry kids with their pitchforks ready to bring you down. Just a lot of that on YouTube. Whereas I feel Twitch is a lot nicer in terms of community. A lot of times, 9 out of 10, it's that. Whereas on YouTube, it's like 9 out of 10, they're dicks, and then you'll get the few who are like actually there and actually enjoy watching you. You'll get the very few, the minuscule, the very small part of the fan base. Well, the thing is, every fan base has their toxic. I've always said this for the longest time. Every single fan base has their toxic. Yet, it's really the smallest part of the community. The smallest part is always the toxic, pretty much. But it's also the loudest. So although it is probably the smallest part of the community, the toxic part, it is still the loudest, and as such, a lot of people think that it's the entire community that is that toxic, which it oftentimes isn't. But a loud majority are, toxic, and because the toxic people get a lot more attention, especially since they also seek attention, they get a lot of the attention. But at the end of the day, you also have to separate the games from the fandoms. Like, you can like the game without liking the fandoms. I'm not part of any fandoms personally because I don't involve myself in fandoms really. I just like things. There's just certain games, movies, TV shows, music, all that stuff that I like. But I don't go to fandoms to involve myself with it. I just enjoy these things. Talk about it with people who are in that close circle, like friends or family, who also enjoy that stuff. That's great. And if I happen to meet other people, both online or in real life, who also have the same interest, then sure, we'll talk about it. But I don't involve myself in communities. I used to back in the day, but nowadays I've kind of stopped. It's not really my thing. But anyone who does, that's fine by me. That is completely fine by me. You're allowed to like whatever you like. You're allowed to involve yourself in whatever you want to. Just don't ruin it for other people. That's basically what I've just always gone with. Just don't ruin it for other people. And it'll all be sweet. You'll do wonders with that. But yeah. This is actually very nice. Very nice to just be sitting here chilling. I'm glad that I've been able to help people. I get messages and comments let's say like I've helped with their depression, and you guys helped me too. Like, in my depressive slumps, in any dark patches that happen in my life, you guys are always there to support and everything. And that's really nice. Even just the last few months, and even just the past year in general, like, even like our Let's Plays have skyrocketed. And that's something I never really thought we'd get, but there you go, it actually happened. I'm trying to turn my phone on, but nothing is working. Really? That's weird. You sure it's charged? Because if you're trying to turn your phone on and it doesn't turn on, then it may be because it's out of battery without you realizing it or knowing it. So I'd recommend, if you haven't already, try to charge it up for at least just a few minutes, and then see if your phone is gonna turn on from that. Otherwise, I don't really know what to do. If you've tried charging it and nothing's happening, then that's very weird. Maybe you can search on Google or something. I don't know. Like, it depends on what phone you have. Like, let's just say you have a fucking iPhone 12, because it's the thing everybody wants these days. Maybe you can just search like iPhone 12 or whatever phone you have, Huawei P20, Google Pixel, whichever one, and then just won't turn on, and then see what others say to that. Otherwise, I honestly don't know what to do. I have to charge it with me for like 1 hour already. So it's also been charged for an hour? Because like, if you mean the phone has been charged for an hour, then that's very weird if it can't turn on. That's very weird, huh? Okay, just looking at the stream. Fair enough. It is a smaller stream. Not many people are really watching right now. Not many people are. Not many people have seen it already. But then again, it's to be expected. I just bring the charger with me just for educations. So bring the charger with you? I'm sorry, I don't really understand. My mind's not the best in the best state of mind right now, so maybe if I wasn't as tired, I'd understand what you said, but say you bring the charger with you, I don't understand, I'm afraid. So I don't know if have you tried charging it? I mean, like, just in case. Yeah, okay, yeah, you bring it with you. Yeah, of course. But have you tried charging your phone, or, because if it doesn't turn on, then, and you haven't charged it, then it might be that, but if you have tried charging it, then fair enough. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know. It's charging now. Okay, good. In that case, give it a few minutes, see what happens. I obviously don't know what phone you have, but usually with all the phones I've had in my life, usually, if it's completely dead in terms of battery, and I charge it for like a few minutes, then it's turning on again, and it works again. So yeah. I've also been, because, like, I've seen a few people play Skyrim, and a lot of people have been talking about it. I always wanted to get into it, but never really did. So I've played it for the first time on the Switch, recently. I've been playing it for the first time in my life on the Switch. Now, I don't really enjoy it that much, to be honest. I'm not really into grinding games. So, that's the thing I've also been doing. However, things I'm excited to play, I am so excited for Doom Eternal. Like, not for the game to come out, because it's been out for a while, but to play it. I've got the game recently. I really want to play that, like, on video or stream. I seriously do. I so badly want to stream that on Twitch or something. That would be amazing. Amazing. Just doing ASMR in, like, a deep voice now. So, let's Let's now do some ASMR. Sexy ASMR with a deep, sexy voice. Can I just listen back to how it sounds? Deep, sexy voice. Can I just listen back to how it sounds? Very deep and sexy. Holy fuck. You know what? This is how we're gonna do the rest of the stream. If you have any questions you want to get answered, anything you want to say, or anything you just want me to read out loud, read it in the deep voice. You watch. I'm gonna read it in this deep voice. You sound like Cobb's husband. Thank you. That's a very good compliment. Kind of figured someone would say it. Didn't think it even sound that much like him, but either way, I'm glad you think that. I'm glad to know. Actually, Cobbs is a really good guy. Like, I've been watching him. Not much recently. I haven't really been watching that many YouTube videos. I don't really watch that many YouTube videos anymore. In fact, I've stopped doing most things. Don't think I'll ever really get out of that rut. But either way, going back to the whole thing, yeah, Cobbs is an absolutely respectable guy. I do love him. I feel like some of his fans can get a little bit crazy sometimes, but I guess that's with everyone who gets famous. They sometimes get some crazy fans. About his whole face reveal thing, like a lot of people have been talking about that for months. Personally, I feel like if he wants to do a face reveal, he can do a face reveal. But if he does not want to do it ever in his life, or wants to wait, or whatever he chooses, if he has to wait a few years, like 2, even 5, or 10 for that matter, or just doesn't want to do a face reveal ever, that's his decision, and people should respect it. Jacksepticeye said this. So, people should know. Because so many people want a face reveal from him. And I can understand why. I actually really want to see his face too. I am curious as hell. I want to know, what does Cobbs look like? We've seen a hand reveal. We've seen his ring reveal. I think we've seen some pictures of him where the face is missing, so we can like see his clothing style. And yes, I'm curious as hell to know what his face looks like. I really want to know. But if he doesn't want to reveal it, I can totally understand. He's a massive guy, like, as in he has a massive following. And he has a lot of fans, a lot of followers. So for him to like reveal a face, that would be huge. A lot of people would probably recognize him on the street. And if he doesn't want that, that's fine. He doesn't want that. He even says, I think he said it at one point, that the rings you see on his fingers, whenever he's on like pictures and such, like the hand reveals and such, like he takes off his rings whenever he goes out in public, just so people can't recognize him from his hands alone, because there's many people who have similar hands and you can't just recognize a person from hands alone. So yeah, either way, Cobbs is a very nice and respectable guy. I love his videos. I love his Among Us streams, the things he does with like the friends like Jack and Sykkuno, all those other people, all those great people he oftentimes plays with. It's great. You know, I'm happy for him. I'm severely happy for Cobbs that he's doing what he loves and he's doing his thing. Even if he does decide to quit, that's fine too. Like, of course I'd miss him. I'd absolutely miss him if he quit. Like, he might be quitting. He said himself that it's not 100% concrete, but because of his mental conditions, because of all these illnesses and his constant pain he's in, it makes us, like, his hands and such, I think, go numb after a while, or like start to cramp up or something. Either way, he can't play games for a long period of time, which is why he only plays Among Us, because it doesn't require constant movement or stealth or any of the kind. So that's why he only really plays Among Us. But like, either way, if he does decide to quit because he can't handle it due to his conditions and such, I'll respect it. We'll all miss him, but that's his choice. Anyway, off topic. Let's keep going with some more questions. Honestly, wouldn't he still be in Twitter or Instagram if he quits YouTube or take a break? That's true. And many people would still be talking about him on many social medias if he decided to quit. Like, he would still be talked about a lot for months to come, perhaps even years. Like, he would never be forgotten. Perhaps the hype around him would die down a bit, but like, people would still remember him 5 years later. They just have to look down that hole and see, oh yeah, I remember Cops. But like, either way, if he continues like doing the videos, then I think he's gonna keep on growing for sure. He's been growing a lot, and absolutely happy for him. I'm not sure if he'll ever do a face reveal. It's up to him though, at the end of the day. But I can't say for sure whether or not he will actually ever reveal his face. We'll just have to wait and see. Either way, I respect him. TLDR, I love Cops. I absolutely respect him. So that's indeed a thing. You like this voice? Yes, you do indeed. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. I have mentioned it before, but to those who haven't caught up, they want to know the profile picture and banner. What happened to him? Let me tell you what happened. I fucked it in the ass. Real deep. Just like my voice. Fuck's sake, I can't keep this up. I have to keep this up. Yes. We're gonna be doing. I don't like ASMR actually. If I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't. You may not know that, but I actually don't like it. Either way, I'm doing it now. Doing it right now. Just gonna have a fun time. This is the most lazy stream I've ever done in my life, where not much exciting has really happened on this stream because I've just been boring and lazy and just tired, and it's not the usual stream, but let's have some fun with what we can. Yes. I'm just talking. Wait, don't you have school? I did. But it's all over now. For today, at least. Thankfully, there wasn't much. So it was all good. I woke up and there was no actual meetings today. We just had the homework like given to us through the internet, like what we had to do. And I'd already done most of the stuff yesterday, so there wasn't really much to do. And then I just decided, fuck it, I'll go on stream. I don't know about any other school systems right now, about how they're all learning. But we're currently just what we're doing actually is, well, since we've been sent back home for this month and for February, then we're gonna see what happens from there. But we're now on online school again, like we were before. But what we have is we get sent the homework that we need to do for each subject, and if it needs explanation or if we need to clear up some stuff about anything, then we will have a meeting in that specific subject with the teacher on like Zoom. You all know what Zoom is by now. We should use Discord instead. I keep saying this, we should use Discord instead. It's a lot easier and it doesn't cost money. Because on Zoom, apparently you have to pay for meetings to be able to make them longer than 40 minutes, which is ridiculous. We could just have a Discord server instead. That would be a lot better. Also because then each channel, like you could create several channels. Or like, you know, where there would be each subject and then the homework will be put out there. And you can all be in a call in those specific channels as well. You could also make channels for like German, English, math, all that stuff. You could actually do that. See, I'm thinking of ideas here. Yeah, you could legit do that. But we have to use Zoom instead. Going off topic. Sorry about that. Yeah, we go on Zoom, and yeah, there was no meetings today because, well, the homework was simple enough and didn't really need explanation. So that's what we did, and now we're done for today. So that's all sweet. I think I'm gonna be ending soon, but I just wanted to do a little bit of this, just have a bit of fun. I don't know when I'll be streaming next time, but it was nice to just be back for just a few minutes. Well, about an hour, just for a little while. But we'll hopefully be back with those sweet videos very soon. Very, very soon we'll be back, and we're gonna be back in full swing. Gonna be doing a lot of cool things. Monster. Not sponsored. People are telling me I need to stop drinking so much Monster. Well, guess what? It may be harmful, yes, but so is feeding yourself, so is going out into the sun. You can give you skin cancer. There's many different things. That does not mean I condone drinking Monster constantly, but you have to know my life right now. It's kind of in a rut, and it's kind of a coping mechanism, but I am cutting down on it, don't worry. Either way, I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. I wish I was sponsored. That would be sweet. If I was sponsored by Monster, that would be absolutely sweet. I'd love to get sponsored by these people, but they probably won't ever do that. Can't even keep this up. Oh god. Now my throat kind of hurts because I had to make it real deep and raspy. It hurts in the throat to do that. Going back to Corpse for just a little bit, a lot of people have been saying he probably fakes doing his voice, like makes it deeper and more raspy. No, the raspiness comes from his whole I forgot the name now. His illnesses and all that stuff. All the stuff he deals with. Something called GERD is what makes his voice like raspy. The deep voice doesn't come from that, but the raspy voice. And if he had to fake that for several hours at a time, wouldn't you think he'd forget sometimes to do it? And wouldn't you think that it would hurt his throat severely? And with the sicknesses he has, probably wouldn't be good. So no, maybe he makes his voice a little bit deeper. I don't know. But either way, if he does that, I don't know for sure, but if he makes it a bit deeper, like I just did there, like just naturally making it a bit deeper, you know what? That's fine by me, because it adds entertainment value, and people love him for his voice. So even if his voice is naturally a bit higher and he speaks a bit deeper like this, that would still hurt though, in the throat. So he'd have to be really good and trained, and I'd respect him for that, but I think it's just all natural. Either way, his laugh is also cute though. I'll have to admit that. His laugh is pretty cute. But yeah. Overall though, I think I'm going to be ending this here. It's been fun. Not a lot has happened, but I've answered a few questions. I've talked a little bit about what's happening, so it's all sweet. We'll hopefully be back soon in full swing. So again, Castle That Never Dies, Yours Make Us Stronger. I have no idea when they're coming out, but they'll be coming out eventually. And then that's when you'll be seeing the logo and banner come back. Just as a serious response to that question, I removed it not as a reminder for any of you. This was for me to remind myself that without the branding, without the logo, all that, I'm just me, and I don't have that. I don't have that name on my mind. This is Sulky. I'm just San as well. You know, I'm just me. So that's why I removed it. But yeah, once the castle's rebuilt and once it's been made stronger with those covers, you'll be seeing them come back, and that's when you'll be seeing the Let's Plays back again. So be excited for that. I have no idea when that's gonna be, but either way, soon. Yeah, I'm closing up this. Yeah, you have a problem? You want me to put up a shirt? Yeah, yeah. You have a problem with this fucking robe? Fight me. Kidding. Kidding. Oh no. Yeah. It's the best fashion. Robes are just fashion. I mean, I do have onesies as well, but yeah. It's all sweet. Either way, I think I'm gonna get going. It's been a fun stream. But back on topic again. Yeah, that's when you'll be seeing the Let's Plays, and then you'll be seeing more and more covers. And then hopefully the whole album, the Harmonized album that I'll be covering, every song on there, hopefully that entire album of covers will be released during the first half of this year at least. I at least want to release it there. I like the first half of this year. So yeah, but that's all that's really planned for now. Besides that, there's not much that's really planned. Moving on to new horizons. Need new love in my life. Moving on from the previous breakup that happened and seeing what happens next. Either way, gonna get going now. So yeah, not doing the usual outro, but either way, yeah, it's been fun, and hopefully we'll see you all when we eventually do more stuff again. Peace out. Cannot be as crazy as I usually am. Either way, bye everybody. Bye. 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 Say bye, everyone. That's enough. Bye, guys.